Hello and welcome to the Parry vs. Player PvP compilation. Here we're going to have 3 matches of simple deathmatch, one of which is only going to last approximately 45 seconds, that being the first one. I join as the blacksmith with his giant and mighty hammer. I guess you'd call him Thor, but he doesn't really look like a Thor. Alright, so I'm going to give a shout out to Faith, who corrected me on my previous video, thank you for that, but I'm still pretty sure that yellow icon means purchase and yellow numbers means prestige. Just one thing that I'll have to check out later on, or if someone could prove me right or wrong, that would be most appreciated. I don't want to give people false information, but I'd also like to ensure that if I'm right, I can go woohoo, and if I'm wrong, I can go aw and give props. So props to you, Faith, so far. Perhaps you're right, perhaps I'm wrong. Only time will tell at this point, unless someone can just give me a video on that. Perhaps purchasing credits and showing your icon, I don't know. So here we go, nice little incognito with focus. And grounded. I mean, that was a 650 point kill in less than 30 seconds. It could have done better, but I mean, the round was already over. There was no chance I had. You know, it's not like I had 5 minutes, I had less than 1. So here we go. I have sped up some parts of the video in order to make it a little less painful for the audience, because it's kind of boring to watch the menu sometimes. I spread it up by 500%, so you're still going to get some idea of what's going on and what I'm doing, but you're not going to get anything past that. There was a long lull between the last match, and that was cut down. I actually fade out and fade back in at the 500%. You might not notice it, you might, I'm not sure at this point. I've just done some editing. Again, still new to this stuff, so hopefully it doesn't come off as completely stupid. Going through the items I unlocked. And don't worry about that, about me just playing simple deathmatch. I will be in fact playing other versions, other rounds, other modes, for the simple fact that I'm not only going to play simple deathmatch. I'm going to play everything, even if I don't have the ability sets, even if I don't have the ×2 multiplier, even if I don't have the kill streak or the loss streak. So here we go. Go Urchin. Yeah! Urchin's on his way to get his first kill. Alright, so we got the Renegade as our first target. Looking around. Still don't see him. Looking around, looking around, looking around. And the important part in games like Simple Deathmatch is to act like an NPC. You act like an NPC, no one will know you're there. You just follow a predestined path, and when you get your target, don't just run towards him. Be quiet, gives himself away, stabs that guy, and he takes off running. But he just goes in there thinking that he's all nice and hidden. I get the nice little stab, and I go into the crowd. Now, at this point, I'm a little paranoid because I didn't take a look at whom I was against, so I really shouldn't have just stabbed that guy in the face. That was a bad move. So I go up here, hoping to get an aerial kill on someone not paying attention. Nah, she saw me. And instead of chasing after her like a thug, I just come down, and I'll wait for her at another location. She gets herself killed. I'm a little sad. So I get myself the direct grounded bonus, which will get me closer to my variety, which is important. And I should have been looking left, because this guy just poked me right in the brain thinker. Oh, my brain thinker! I needed that for brain thinking. It's horrible. Here we go. So, second life. Thank goodness that it's not permanent death. Walking around. Again, best defense is to look like an NPC, especially if you're the only model of your character out there. If you make yourself dead obvious, well, someone's going to pretty much guess who you are. So she's behind me. I'm looking around. I'm gonna have to try and get into a better position. Turn around. Hopefully by now she's not looking this way, so she doesn't realize where I am. I'm gonna take a little hiding spot here, waiting for her to come into sight. Waiting to hear whispers, neither of which are coming. In a few seconds I'll take off. Nudge that priest out of the way. Screw you, priest. I don't need your god. Which point I see her in the crowd there. And I definitely want that aerial bonus. I've had enough of not having that aerial bonus. And she starts walking away. I said, no, I want my aerial bonus. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There's my variety, giving me well over the amount of points I'd like. And I walk up, having made that guy because he was so obvious, and I go for the honorable death. Again, getting me closer to variety. Poor dead urchin. Oh, so cold in the streets. Oh, he's so bad. Alright, so here we go again. Just lost my contract, even though I just got it, so it makes me a little bit cheesed. Again, walk around. Running around in Wanted or Simple Deathmatch is just not kosher, I guess you could call it. It's not a proper way of playing the game. There's a lot of people do it because, you know, one target. Only those people are going to be after you, and they're just going to run after you if they want to get the kill. But, you know, you're kind of limiting yourself, because if you walk into an enemy or your target while you're running, you're going to think yourself as, well, you're going to give yourself away. Again, I hadn't taken note as to whom I should be looking for. At this point, I think I'm looking at the screen going, oh, we don't have one of those guys, which bites me in the ass later. Unfortunate for me. So right now I'm in second last. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, the poor evil Chippy. He does not know how to play. It is so bad. Oh, oh. Is what some kind of German evil person would say if I were like the last Jamaican bobsled team or something. So this guy was just standing around, and I heard whispers, and it got louder as I walked towards him, so I just went up and gave him a shot in the face. Yes, he might have been AFK, but you know what? I think he deserved it, personally. I see the guy over there. Have him targeted. I'm not going to make a beeline for him. No, beeline is too obvious. You have to walk slowly, pretend like you're an NPC, pretend like you're not going towards him. He'll look away. Even then, just go into a crowd. He might get confused. He'll be like, oh, that guy wasn't targeting me. You wait for the perfect opportunity. Just walk up behind him, as such, and then jump on his head. Getting yourself a basic incognito kill. Again, variety. I should be going for a reckless at this point to get myself 8, but I'm too much of not caring at this point for that. I mean, I could be just going for the variety kills, which is something that some people do because they're worth a lot of points. I mean, at the highest variety, it's worth, I think, oh, I'm not sure, I think it's 800 just for the variety kill, the greatest variety, which means you've done everything, which can't pull off right now, because I have to shoot someone in midair. I don't have a gun. This is a problem. So I have the target. I pull off, but I don't want him to see who I am. I come this way. I go into the bushes. I wait. Come out and step. He wasn't moving, so might as well get the nice little hidden bonus there with incognito. So, waiting in the group. I see the target. Trying not to make myself obvious, so I go around. I want to try and get the focus here, but he walks just to stay out of my range. So, I'm going to stab him before that happens. Still incognito. Still a pretty good kill, even if it's 450. I mean, I could have done so much better at that point. Waiting in the group. Hey, what's up, buddies? Urchin here. Just being my urchin self. Walk past. Trying to wait for my target to come up, while at the same time not being suspicious. Suspicious is bad. Suspicious means you get found out and get stabbed in the face. Getting stabbed in the face is a bad thing. In case you didn't notice that. Something looking like, do we have an engineer? We don't have an engineer, so don't have to worry about him. But we do have a lady. So I'm going to try and punch her in the face. She gets the stab in the brain, or, well, heart technically, and down I go. Walking around again, looking for the renegade. That was suspicious. Again, when you see this stuff, you shouldn't freak out. Don't panic. Panicking is the best way of getting yourself murdered. Like what he did. I mean, he made himself really obvious to me. Now I can watch him the entire way, wait for him to walk right by me, and stab him in the heart. Which is, I believe, what's going to happen at this point. I hear whispers. I know that I'm being hunted. I thought it was him. It was him, but he got killed by someone else. And I get the happy little kill there. Which means I got Savior, bringing me closer to that, to my greater variety. I don't know if I get it this round. I may not actually get my greater variety because I don't think I get an acrobatic. Makes me sad. I have her targeted. I'm pretty sure she's the one coming to punch me in the face, so, or to stab me in the heart. But it actually turned out to be that guy. So thank you, Indian chick, for taking him out of the equation. I am free to roam and find my target. 60 seconds alive in deathmatch. Throw up the horns. Again, incognito. Beast. Lady's walking right towards me, running. I thought it was her. I mean, she gave away everything, but I should have realized that when she ran at me, it wasn't actually. Now the bishop, however, I was worried about him. I was. I see this guy. I think I actually get the full focus on him. Yes, I do. He should have been paying attention. Got myself a full focus. There's my variety. Greater variety at 400 points. 1,000 points for that little kill there. Pretty good. So I've got whispers. I did just kill this guy, so I figured that I'm fine. Now I'm getting paranoid. I just saw 3 players walk by me and I still have whispers. Got 2 people on my butt, pretending like I'm not here to kill her. She walks towards me and still gets the contested, unfortunately. But as you saw, I tried to make myself seem a little bit less suspicious. So that guy was running after me and got himself pretty much screwed up by the Maverick lady. Again, this is why you don't run. You make yourself too obvious when you do that stuff. If you just keep walking around. Now I was trying to stun her, but she got to the wall before I could get to her because I saw exactly what she was going for. I really should have just run away from her. But sometimes hindsight can really bite you. So I got a minute left. A minute, that's all we have left. So I'm going to walk around looking for my target. Looking for El Soldier, Mr. Soldier, if you will. The British Redcoat, I believe his technical name is, even though he doesn't really have that much of a redcoat. Nice and hidden, inconspicuous. Keep moving. I've got whispers all over the place, but I can't tell where they are. And I should have been looking left, but I was actually looking for my target. Good job on that guy's part. I did not even see him coming. Unfortunately, it was only with 300 because he didn't wait long enough. I hadn't noticed him, but probably in the next 2 or 3 seconds I would have been like, hey wait, why can I press X against this player? And gone for stun. So it was probably the best plan for him to actually stab me in the throat. So I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, I'm like, yeah, I know who you are. He's running, and I mean, like, this guy just comes right into my happy little hook. The happy hook is so happy to meet you. He gives you all the happiness. So there we go. I think it was a little bit more than 6,000 points total. Nothing to be. I mean, it was 5,300, even less. But look at the difference. I had 9 kills at 5,300 points. The other guy had 9 kills at 3,700 points. It's not something. Oh my god, I just hit that lady. Dear god, I am not a gentleman. Urchin, bad urchin. You shouldn't be hitting ladies and making them bleed. Especially if they're pregnant. But she didn't look pregnant. Stupid assassin shouldn't be pregnant. Alright, so here we go. I sped it up so that you guys didn't have to watch the long wait for the next map. You know, it's a minute, but it's a minute of time that I could save you all so that we can get back to the action. I fade out, fade in, like I said, and at this point we are going to be going on to another simple deathmatch. This will be the last round, I believe, and it's against a new crew. No one from the last game is here. The original crew kind of got dropped because the host left, and that's why I had to fade out, because it was a good 5 minutes of waiting, which can get kind of long. So yay for editing. If this was a live stream, you'd all be like, oh, answer our question. I'd be like, no, I don't know how. Yes. Alright, so looking for the renegade. I have whispers. Trying to still act inconspicuous. I don't have a target, so I'm just looking for whomever's trying to kill me. And this guy did a good job of trying to be inconspicuous, but at the end of the day, it just came down to he moved towards me at the wrong time. I was watching him. This guy wasn't paying attention, so I stabbed him in the heart and saved the redcoat lady. You're welcome, redcoat lady. Got an entire variety point thing for that too, so 950 in 1 kill. That's decent for, you know, first kill of the game. So the redcoat lady is sitting right there, and I just saved her life, so it's time for her to pay up, and pay up in a big way. Focus, aerial. Yes, if anyone heard the wife in the background, I hope you didn't. She has a very dirty mind. In case you missed it, she said, sexual favors. I can't say that the urchin would much approve of that, madame. Shh. Anyhow, she comes running by. I don't have the time to really get a good kill because I have whispers, and I figured it's this guy, so I give him a punch in the face. I'm not sure if the renegade was AFK for this, in all honesty, but I'll take the friggin' stun. and he'll take my fist in the face. That's what he gets, boy. So here we go. Walking around, John Marston walks by me, and I targeted the wrong guy. I should have been watching for Revenge of the Sexual Favor Lady. Quiet you, or else you'll be in these commentaries. Yeah, probably. They like sexy women voice. I don't have a sexy woman voice. I have a manly man voice. Alright, looking for the Renegade. Shut up, wife. Looking for the Renegade. Being all sneaky about it. Trying to join a group. I've got me some whispers. So naturally that means I want to hide. And they're not like, you know, my precious whispers. These are whispers of, you gonna die, bitch. I'ma stab you in the face. So I walk around the corner and see that the guy's just right there. And I'm sitting there going, this guy has to be AFK. There's no way this guy isn't AFK. Now here's the weird part. At some point in the third match, the game kind of glitches and I get a black screen for, a good, I'd say 15 seconds. I'll actually count it, or count it with me. You know, we can do like Sesame Street. That's not being cancelled. Sorry. I love Big Bird. So we got the red coat lady again. And she's walking around. She's going to join the crew. I'm just an NPC. Don't want to make myself too obvious, so I walk away. She just went and stabbed the Renegade. She came back. Now, I am making myself a little bit obvious here, so I decide to change up my tactic. She lags away. I've made myself rather obvious. There's no way that she can not tell that I'm after her. See that guy? And I lure her towards me because she was going for him as the target, so I get myself contested, a discreet, a chain, and a revenge, which gives me my greater variety at 400 points. So, even though that was a really shitty contested kill, I got 850 points for it. So, go urchin. Alright. So I'm standing here, and I decide, no, the bishop's not around here. He's not stupid enough to be inside. He's out there with all the pilgrims. He's being all, I pray. And I should have been paying attention. Because the red coat is like, yeah, pray for your sins. Remove the R. Pay for your sins. That makes much more sense. Alright, so we're hunting down Mr. Unknown with a capital U, capital N, who's playing the engineer. And as you can tell, I was like, oh, that wasn't the Renegade player. I guess he's gone. And then the bishop is like, I told you were going to pay for your sins, and he stabbed him in the head. So we got a 40-50 to 1650 point spread right now between me and second place. So I'm not sure if I'm doing something right or they're doing something wrong at this point. I mean, usually it's a little bit closer than that, and I think the spread gets a little bit better later on. So I stand here, and irony upon irony, I look to my right in a few seconds, and I'll be like, hey, wait a second. I don't have a target. That really sucks. I got whispers. Crap. Who could it be? Look left, look up, look right. It's none of these people. They're all NPCs. Oh, I can see this guy. I'm gonna drink from a mug. Oh, what the hell? Was that him? Huh. Hey, buddy. You enjoying your drink there? Yeah, I think you were enjoying your drink until I stabbed you in the brain. Oh god, why the priest again? I am paying every time I kill someone. He is making me repent through bloody murder. That's like, the urchin's not allowed killing. As soon as he kills, he gets killed, and that gets respawned. It's this horrible, horrible thing. So here's the black screen. And we're looking at about, I'd say 40 seconds of that. And you're going to hear me freaking out with my controller, trying to target something, going, you know, what's going on? I'm not sure if the host had dropped. I'm not sure what it was. But there it comes back. And it was okay. It was about 20 seconds, but that's a bit of time. Now I'm trying to get myself the reckless for variety, in all honesty, which got me 13 out of 50. 13 out of 15 points. The next one is kill someone in midair, acrobatic, and there are a few others I could actually choose. Now, unfortunately for this guy, he kind of became my target right after his, you know, rather well done kill. Now I'm friggin' pissed at this bishop, so I'm like, yep, I know it's you. So I try and rush punch him, but again, I pay for my sins and get stabbed by his frickin'. That is a really sharp, blunt staff. I gotta say, either that guy has that power of Christ behind his blows, or I have a really, really soft sternum. being a sickly urchin, it's probably the soft sternum.
Contract lost.
I probably have TB or something like that. That's it. Urchin's on his last leg with TB, and he just wants to take all you frigs out with him. Alright, so Urchin's staying against the wall, waiting for a target while I stay incognito, drinking my drink, having my ale, yum yum yum. And hey, this guy's back to being in the friggin' game. I think this guy's trying to kill me. Go up behind him. Nope, nope. We're cool. We're cool. However, should have been watching for Lady Redcoat / sexual favor lady. She got me again. Her and her Christmas colors. Alright, so I've got 5,550 points. Not exactly happy with the score at this point. I mean, I've got 2 minutes left. There's a lot of things I could do. But I don't think I get to pull off too much. I saw the priest run off to the left, so I'm going to try and cut him off. And I figured that he went in here. How wrong I am. He runs back out and jumps up onto the rooftop, at which point I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll just wait and walk around. And I see him. I wait. He didn't come close enough for me to pull him off, so I just get the basic kill. And I hear whispers, so I'm just going to run through here and hide. Don't exactly want to be an easy kill. And I should have been paying attention because that renegade is a little suspicious. Did a good job though, because he came in from the right instead of coming for a straight line towards me. And down I go. So there's just a little bit left. There's about 2 minutes left to the video. I'm going to get over 6,000 points at the end. I see the priest. Again, there's no rush in this game. There's no point in running out there and chasing him down and getting the shitty kill. I've already got my reckless. Just stay hidden. Stay discreet. Wait for the right moment. He's going to go for his finisher. And at this point, it's just get the quick kill. Got an incognito for that. 450 points. Killed over 10 targets in a single game session. I mean, that's a pretty decent thing, but I kind of wish I had more than 6,400 points for that. Sexual favor later is making himself a little bit obvious, but it's not her, so it has to be Bishop Man. At which point I get the happy punch, and then the instant follow-up kill. And then the instant follow-up get killed. And that's a massacre for you, ladies and gentlemen. However, as you'll see, I got myself well over 150 points for that one, so I got at least double the points than Mr. Unknown did. Should really never run up to your target to kill them. It just screams that you're a thug. Alright, so I have my killer waiting up there for me to get close, and I'm just watching him. I'm not going near him. No.
30 seconds remaining.
That's just suicide. Then my target is going after that target, so I know where they're going, so I'm going to cut them off. Got 19 seconds. Have him targeted. He's going to try and run. I'm just going to wait over here. Wait for it. And I wouldn't get the focus for that, so I get the acrobatic. I'm one away from getting anything other than... I'm trying to stun her, by the way. That's the end of it. One away from getting a higher than greater variety. But that's it for now. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you next time. Any comments, anything you want to correct, it's perfectly fine. Again, big call out to Faith. I'll be putting a link in the comments for his channel. He does some pacey commentary as well. And see you next time.